Yo.
Yes, sir. What's good? What
It's
it
your
do?
boy Linwood Lock.
Man, you know it's your boy AJD, a.k.a. _mayor on the gram.
It's truth, it's righteousness, it's understanding, it's spirituality, and it's timing. We are the Trust Podcast. You should know what it is.
Trust Podcast.
You damn sure know what it was.
Fuck with us.
Right.
Okay.
Check it out, man. Look, it's a rainy California day, homie. It's raining in L.A. What's up with that?
Hey, for me, it brings me down personally.
Yeah,
I feel like I was a nigga that they was talking about when the nigga said, when the sun don't shine, that's me. I've been low.
That's it, bro. Okay, I can't fuck with it either. That's this. Listen, I've grown to appreciate the rain. Okay, but I don't like it.
I only appreciate it if I could stay home and watch movies all day.
Yeah.
If I can't do that, there's no appreciation.
You a movie type nigga.
In the rain, guaranteed.
You live your life off movie quotes, low key.
I might hit you with a couple tonight.
You hit me with a couple last episode.
Yeah.
For sure. Listen, man, we gonna get right into it. Out here in LA, we got a famous DA. His name is George Gascón.
Gascón.
You know, he got the favor of the people right now because you know, he's equaling the quote unquote scales of justice. You know, that's been kind of unequal for some time. That's just my own personal opinion.
Equaling, he is
he leveling out the playing field.
He's taking the focus off of lower level criminals, which happen to be in the poorest.
And he's getting the higher level criminals,
Absolutely.
which happen to wear badges and do all that other stuff too.
Absolutely.
Not just the commoners. So not a lot of people like that. Some love it, but I brought him up to say. Two men in particular were exonerated this week. One black, one Hispanic, one Mexican. The other one, and then he exonerated two more today. Now, besides saying those two men's names and giving their story and background, what I want to parlay that question into, what I want to parlay that subject into is this question: if you're one of the jurors on those cases, how the fuck do you feel? One nigga got 25 years, the other one got 72. How do you feel if you're a juror, okay, and you convicted the wrong motherfucker for 25 and 72 years? Listen, how does that make you feel?
I'm gonna be honest when I say this. Most jurors probably don't give a fuck because they're there and they don't even want to be there.
That's real.
They're not listening to the lawyers. They're not listening to. I've been in courtrooms where I've seen the lawyers do an amazing job. If the jurors are actually listening, there's no way they would come back with a guilty verdict. They come back with a guilty verdict because they don't care. They feel like if he didn't do it, why is he here?
Right.
So if you're talking about the jurors that actually care, I'm sure they feel bad.
Sure.
Out of 12, it's probably what?
Two
that care? Yeah. They probably feel bad.
Right.
You feel me?
Other than that, nah. You know what I'm saying?
I've been waiting to get on a jury.
Right. Real talk.
I've been trying to get on a jury for 16 years. I'm glad you said that.
I want to say this. Listen.
Not guilty.
People, brown people, those of us who are considered, melanated people, okay?
Minorities.
Lower on the totem pole. No, we are the majority, okay? Here's the deal.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't run from that responsibility of jury duty. I'm going to tell you why. Don't say, I don't want to fuck with them white people. Don't say that because you pay their taxes. You got these jobs. You go to you know what I'm saying? You get that social, when Donald Trump and all them was sending them cars, nigga, you didn't send him his money back saying no.
Every jury duty slip that I get, I fill out. I'm trying to get on somebody's jury on
tell them why.
Case.
Tell them why.
Not guilty. Unless, listen, and this is not racial. Unless you're a white male,
but it's
5'7" to 5'10", mid to late 30s, and you're in there because it was of child molestation or rape or kidnapping, you probably did it. I'm gonna go guilty with that. I'm sorry. That's gonna be a guilty verdict, fam. If you drive a white van with no windows on it, you're guilty.
Come on, bro.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm gonna be like, what kind of car does he got? Guilty. If you got the child molester or the raper's car, I'm voting guilty, bro. I'm sorry.
Like, what's up with you, man?
Okay, that's just me keeping it real. But now if it's somebody else, if it's one of my Latino brothers or something, or one of my African American brothers, I gotta hear the facts of the case. I'm gonna keep it real. Now, not saying that he might not be guilty.
What's up?
Just saying I gotta hear the facts of the case.
But if he got that van and that
guilty.
Skin, nigga, you ain't listening.
Guilty. I just saw on the New York Post 2 days ago.
Oh, I'm sweating.
There was a father who was a father of a 12-year-old daughter. his daughter had a sleepover. He made all the girls smoothies, but drugged them and molested them. He fit the description I'm just talking to you about.
That's crazy.
Okay, that's a whole. We'll get into that later, but I'm just saying, bro. Listen, they're teaching you to be afraid of us. No, be afraid of them.
Yeah, period.
Okay,
that's real.
I'm not going to get into all of this right now. This ain't what we're talking about tonight. Okay, but I'm just letting you know.
Nah, I just wanted to put that on the people's minds. You know, that's a real thing. We always say that here. You know what I mean? That's a real situation. You have to be leery of the fact that, you know, these people have a job to do in terms of proving somebody guilty, because the presumption of innocence is on a person. Okay, obviously, look, we wasn't there for the case. We don't know what the fuck the attorneys did. We don't know what happened, but we do know that they were wrongfully accused, and after serving, you know, nigga, decades of time.
It's been crazy.
Come on, bro. That ain't even cool. Anyway, congratulations to them dudes and their families.
And I'm gonna say this real quick. You know, the culture. Most of us don't like any district attorney. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, because they'll try you for anything. You know, they're going to throw the shit to the wall, the stick, it's cool, it's whatever. Gascón is really coming in here trying to change up how.
And he charging the right people.
And how they're doing, you know, crimes. A lot of DAs don't like him for what he's doing. And we could tell some stories about that on some insider information type thing, but we're not going to do that tonight, y'all. But we want to hit y'all with that. Just let y'all know what time it is with the Gascón. And I'm pro Gascón personally.
Yeah, me too. I gotta be honest about that. I gotta keep it real. I'm pro Gascón only because of the facts that I know about the person. Now look, keep it real. He is a politician. He did come from up north. You know what I mean? So everybody got, you know, niggas got skeletons. Everybody a little crooked. You can't put a rabbit in the snake pit. You understand? If you want you want to win, you put a viper in that motherfucker.
Period.
You know what I mean? But that viper got to be for you. So that's just how that's our stance on it. Parlaying that.
Okay.
Listen, I read something the other day about the take on social media and the effects that it has on relationships. Now, listen, I can tell you from personal experience.
You see how I sat back?
Right. Now, listen, I can tell you from personal experience that I have not really felt the rigors of like, I ain't really felt the fangs and the venom, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, personally, I do a good job of managing that.
You ain't felt the fangs and the venom, but you have felt
the heat.
So
Listen, now it got a little warm in the room.
It touched you a little bit. It touched you.
Listen, this nigga is not gonna let me get away.
Nah, what's the podcast called? Trust.
Truth.
It's called Trust.
But
the T stand for the truth. Gotta keep it real.
That's real.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you this: when it comes to social media and relationships, there is a major, there's a major influence. For me personally, I feel like it's more for females on niggas. Okay, so for example, if you got a girl and you don't post your girl, bro, that's gonna cause an issue.
Yeah,
that's gonna cause a major issue.
Right.
Personally, you know, I like to keep my personal life private.
That's
just me personally. That's how
I run. That's how I run my shit.
Okay,
you know what I mean.
But a female feels like. A female thinks like this, and any female watching, if I'm wrong, please comment or, you know, slide in the DMs, whatever. If he's not posting you, that automatically equals he got some more holes on Instagram.
Nothing can be further from the truth. Okay, he could be protecting you from the motherfucking wolves.
Gauntlet.
You understand? Because that's part of his job.
That's just ready to hate and demean you and devour you.
Right. Okay? And niggas. Trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Trying to get at, like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
Because,
like,
you know, niggas are
that's real.
Scoundrels.
So what I'm saying is the effects that it may have on your relationship are what you allow it to have. You understand what I'm saying?
Point.
Listen, here's my take. Why does anything outside of me and you matter? This is our relationship. If it's a problem for you that something outside of our relationship is bothering you, that's indicative that it's a problem on the inside to me.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Because, listen, water meets its own level. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot, under any circumstance, be influenced by something outside of you if it ain't already there. What we say all the time, Jizzle, if I throw a rock at a pack of dogs.
Only one that hollers is the one that got hit.
That's it.
Okay. But I will say this. I personally know some men who feel like it is, but the percentage is a lot smaller. but they do feel like they get in their feelings if the girl don't post them too. So it's not just females. Female will go out with a nigga on a date. He done took you to Mastro's. He done bought you flowers. You done posted the flowers. You done posted the steak. You done posted his whip. You done posted everything about the nigga except the nigga.
Okay, now listen. All right. Okay, now I feel that.
Okay.
But you got to ask yourself, if you the nigga there, what's the goal?
Why are you posting all the shit, bitch, and you're not posting me?
No, I'm saying no.
He has a right to feel like that.
But what's your goal with her? You want to get posted on her gram? Like it's not official until that happens?
All I'm saying is that he has a right to feel some kind of way.
AJ, everybody's entitled to their feelings.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
What I'm saying is,
and does that influence does that affect the relationship? That's what we're talking about. Does the social media shit affect the relationship?
No, it does. But as the guy, I'm saying, what's your end goal? Okay, she posts you on her social media after you go to the Mastros and do all this. Okay, she posts all that shit. Drop your motherfucking ass off and go fuck the neck. That shit don't mean nothing.
Let me ask you this question:
like, nigga, are you remedial?
If let's say, for example, you're short, and you're broke. And she's liking niggas' pictures who are tall and got bread. Does that affect you?
Like I just said, it can't affect you outwardly if it's not already affecting you inwardly.
Not you personally.
No.
We're talking about the average male.
I'm talking about, it's going to affect them, but that's already there. Whether she do it or not, that's already there.
Listen.
That's what I'm saying.
Can't nothing affect me.
Talk that shit. AJ.
Period. Okay.
Talk that shit.
I don't care what she like. I don't care who she like.
I'm me. And I'm secure enough in that.
God I don't care about none of that shit.
Listen, I was good before I met you.
And gonna be good after we done doing what we doing.
Talk your shit, AJD.
Okay? Hey, been good.
Right. Talk that shit, Vibe Junkie Jizzle.
I ain't look.
Preach that shit.
Listen, I've had some pretty intense ex-girlfriends. Okay? And when it comes to
say the least.
When it comes to social media,
you told me you wasn't gonna let me just skate over some shit last time. I'm not going to let you just use some intense. You've had some pretty toxic, vile.
Toxic is a good word to use.
Vile ex-girlfriend.
Toxic seems to be, toxic seems to be the word been going around the last couple years.
I'm going to use that. Yeah, that's clickbait.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the,
yeah. So social media, for me personally, he said he didn't feel the fangs. I felt the fangs. Okay, I'm going to keep it real.
Nah, nigga, we didn't need to inject you with the antidote.
I felt.
Okay, we had you on the gurney going to the hospital because the Cobra nigga... hey, because the Cobra done got the jugular.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Tried to. Right. I was holding on to it. It was grazed my shit, but I would have these conversations with her, and she's talking about you don't. I'm like, listen, I don't post you. You want me to post you? And when I would post her, then she's saying you only did it because I told you to do it.
What? Duh. Like, listen.
What are we talking about here? Okay, so if you're not gonna let me do the shit when I want to do it, then what the fuck are we talking about?
Period.
Okay, and if I don't do it, I'm wrong. When I do it, when you say again, I'm wrong. Listen, my Instagram says _mayor for me. I run my shit how I want to run my page.
Run yours how you want to run it.
Run yours how you want to run yours. I don't tell nobody to do nothing or do anything or post anything. Post what's on your heart. Okay. Period. And
I'll deal with it accordingly.
And I'm gonna do the same. I don't care what you post on your page.
Right. That's that.
That's the thing. It's yours.
Part of it though, look, let's be serious in a way. Part of it is just being mature enough, man. Listen, we are adults here. We gotta deal with life like a motherfucking adult. You understand what I'm saying? We can't always be childish and lead with emotions. Let's lead with reason, truth, and thought. Now I know listen, you take it how you want it. That's hard for a woman to do because it's in her nature. Fine, okay? But what I'm saying, it doesn't mean that you can't do it. Motherfucker, it's hard for me to balance on one leg and hop down the street, but that don't mean that I can't get good at doing it. You understand? Okay, that's how it works. Try to get good and not lead. It'll get you so far with your dude. I promise you. If you want to make gains with him, if you want to gain some ground.
I'll be remiss if I didn't say this. I had a conversation with a young lady a week ago about the same topic. It's about Instagram, and she tried to say that men, not me and specifically, but men make women feel some kind of way because if a chick walks by with a big booty and big titties, we're looking at it, we're gawking at it, and I said, no, you see her too. She making you feel some kind of way.
That's the point we make.
So it's not the men that's making the women feel any kind of way. You guys are all running out, getting titties, getting your lips, getting your ass done. Not because a man's telling you to do it, because you see other women and you see how they look, and the nigga that
you
they're
seeking
with,
that same attention.
And you walking, you know what? I want these likes. I want these comments. I want this attention. This is the new drug, attention.
Oh yeah.
Okay, if I could bag
Likes
that
and
up and sell that, oh nigga,
come on, nigga. We the new Pablo Escobar.
I'll be Frank Lucas. I'm
Chapo,
on,
homie. Real
been
talk.
on.
Yeah, really.
Attention is the new drug. Women are the biggest attention. Listen, this is not my word. This is Tom Likas' words. Women are the biggest attention whores on the planet.
That's a fact.
Okay, and I'm saying that with the utmost respect, and I'm not disrespecting nobody, but I'm just saying, women are out here chasing views, chasing likes, chasing the attention, and that's why you're doing. It's not because a man is telling
And
you.
you hiding behind. I mean, the bag shit just came, like the money, the OnlyFans, and all that. You hiding behind the bag, like, you know. Oh, when I'm getting paid, weird. That shit. I mean, come on, bro. You know what I mean? But money ain't gonna make you whole. That's the bottom line. Cause you could do a gang of other shit to go get money, bitch. Go sell some dope. You ain't doing that.
And the only
You
thing,
get what I'm
and the
saying?
thing is, really, is that what the image that they're selling, they're selling sex. Niggas probably
Yeah,
want to
period.
fuck,
Yeah,
but
of course.
no one's trying to wife that up.
That's real.
Straight up.
That's the realest shit.
And ultimately, I feel like the women who are looking at these other women, the regular women that are looking at these influencers,
Yeah.
trying to chase that, trust me, they want what you got.
Yeah, period.
A regular
Right,
life
yeah.
with a regular nigga that love you and that's treating you right.
Yeah, and half of them are like, you know, mentally unstable anyway, especially emotionally too. And if you catch them at the right time, they'll say things on their stories. Been battling depression. Thanks, guys, for the encouragement.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll see that shit. And not that we all don't do it, but they seem to go through it more publicly because everything they looking for is outside of themselves, bro. You will never be made whole like that.
Period. If you can't look in the mirror and be happy with you,
Yeah, that's
it
that.
can't no nigga make you happy, can't no amount of money make you happy, can't
It ain't
no
that- it
material
ain't gonna
thing make you
happen.
happy.
Right.
You got to be happy with you. And I'm going to tell you this one last thing. Once you start cutting on your body, that's just the beginning. It ain't gonna stop. My advice, hey, be happy with you.
Hey, what Drizzy say? Now you back and forth on the flight to Bogota. Good Lord. Nigga.
Yeah.
Straight out.
Shout out my nigga
Hey,
Drizzy Drake.
hey, listen, check this out though. Now let me ask you this.
Okay.
On the subject of these relationships and stuff like that, do you believe in the fact that you could have more than one soulmate?
Great question.
It's close to 8 billion people on the planet. Okay? Now look, let's go with logic here. I don't want to go with just
tough.
opinion right off the bat.
That's
Now,
a tough
we
one.
Get into opinions. Hold
That's a
on,
tough one.
okay? It's damn near 8 billion people on the planet. Okay? Now, more than half of them are women, females. Okay? Now, let's take all the niggas that's locked up, all the gays, men and women, whatever. Let's say we somewhere in the 500,000 range with all that. Let's just say, right? It's still like overwhelmingly more women on the planet than there are men. So if you're telling me that God got a man out there for you, nature is telling me you're lying. If it's one man for every woman and we alleviate, like, let's say the people, the homosexuals, the people locked up, you know, the people who don't have access.
You're
to
saying
women
that
like
homosexuals can't have a soulmate. They can have a soulmate too. It might be
no,
another nigga.
no. What I'm I'm talking. No. That's true. I'm remiss. Okay,
So
that's true. But what I'm
everybody
saying
can't
is,
have a soulmate.
but
That's
if
what we're
it's-
talking about.
You think so?
What I'm saying is that you're saying it got to be male and female. I'm saying it don't got to be that.
No. You're right. I'm remiss for that.
So
What I'm
can
saying
people
is
have
that
a soulmate?
What I'm saying is, even with that said, okay, somebody is missing because everybody ain't gonna be gay, nigga.
But them
And
left-
everybody ain't gonna be. What I'm saying is, somebody ain't gonna have somebody.
It's probably gonna be a woman. But let me say this
Now,
about the soulmate.
I'm not against polyamory. Look that up if you don't understand what that means. I'm not against. Now that might not be for me. You understand what I'm saying? That's more than one spouse.
No, I know
More
what
than
it
one
is.
cohabitant, more than one. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not against that, but you have to be responsible enough to handle a situation like that. What I'm saying about the soulmates thing is I do believe that you can have more than one soulmate. I believe that. There's no way that there's all these people on the planet and just one is for me.
You know what? I think I do believe that you can have. At least one soulmate for sure.
No, of course.
Okay.
But
At
we're
least
talking
one.
about more than
At
one.
least
Stand
one.
on it, Jizzle.
No, I'm saying at least one. Me, if I'm speaking from my own personal experience, I've lived a blessed life, and I've been lucky enough to been in a situation where have had to share experience with women that were truly amazing.
Don't stutter. Talk your shit,
No.
AJD.
Yeah, I want to make sure I say the right shit here. I gotta make sure I say I gotta get this part right here exactly right. I have had the pleasure to have had multiple relationships with women who were truly amazing, even the ones that were toxic, like spoke on earlier. But I felt at the time, I felt like I might have had a soulmate. You ever heard of what you know what a twin flame is?
No.
A twin flame is it's on a higher level than a soulmate. But when you read about it, they say that most of the time it's too difficult to maintain. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
because of the amount of time you got to give to it. Or?
It don't go into specifics. But I feel like if I truly had a soulmate, why would I not still be with her right now?
So you're saying that if any of these women were truly your soulmates,
if they were truly my soulmate at the time, why are we not together right now?
well, I mean, listen, because they're your soulmate don't mean that you're with them. I mean, shit, your soulmate could be out there and you ain't met him yet. You can ask the same question.
Nah, I would have met her already.
You feel like you would have met her already?
I think so. But
AJ, have you ever been to Africa? How you know she ain't that? What I'm saying is like,
hey, listen, and I want to come to Ethiopia. For real. I want to go to Ethiopia.
Set up the Trust podcast to Ethiopia. We will come there if you set it up.
But you know what? I got a homie. We have a homie. I'm not going to say his name. And if I asked him this question, he might say that he's had maybe 10 or 15 soulmates. I've seen the nigga with at least 5 or 6 of them, personally, since I've been knowing the nigga. I only been knowing the nigga 9 years.
Soulmates?
Yeah. No. Yes. He met a girl on, if he met a girl January 1st, by January 10th, nigga, he was living with her. Okay? That was it. I love you. He was on. And this has been his patterning. Okay? From then up until now. And the funny thing about it is he got because he got a new soulmate now, which is why we talking about this shit.
Hey,
okay.
Did this nigga tell me about? Did he tell me about a different one? About 3-4 weeks ago, before this one?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But
then I know who we talking about.
But I say that to say this. In that moment, in that capsulated space, that's the vibe. He's on that vibe, bro. It's the energy's there.
Yeah.
And so, could he have had that soulmate, but just for that specific point in time, though? But when I hear the term soulmate, I'm thinking for life. I'm thinking it's supposed to last forever. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I'm putting it together.
I mean, I understand that and I respect that. I hear that. What in terms of the actual soulmate that we're talking about, we're saying that whether you're together with this person or not, you know that your heart, your frequency, your future, your life, your thoughts, your energy lies with this person. No matter who they are.
Well, then,
you get what I'm saying?
Then that's the,
right.
That's
now,
the
whether
definition,
you with them or
yes.
not, whether you with them or not, that's.
If that is the definition, then yes, I believe you can have multiple soulmates.
My man.
I've had the distinct honor to have had and have now, currently, a soulmate. But you switched it up and went to the not polygamy but polyamory. Which was a new spin on the whole shit.
Polygamy, right, nigga, polyamory. Let's talk, because you don't got to be necessarily married to these people or cohabitate with them. So, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like this. If you go back to any point in time before Christianity, men always had multiple wives and multiple women.
Of course.
Okay?
100% facts.
And so Christianity
that is
came,
a European, Eurocentric way of thinking
Christianity
and acting.
came and they slowed it up for
nature
all of us.
will tell you that.
We're fighting against nature to be with one woman.
Period. Talk that shit.
Okay?
AJD.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we do what we do for you women because we love you and we want to respect you and we want to let you know that we're trying for you. But know that we're fighting against our
we don't want no problem.
Natural animalistic instinct to just be with you.
Period. And we don't want none of the problems that come with the bullshit.
And this is why, women, you need to appreciate your man. Okay? Seriously. Appreciate your man, bro. Because if you're over 25 years old, you know that it's not a lot of good niggas out there, okay? the pool gets dirty and filthy very, very early on. If you got you a good man, hold on to him, treat him right, respect him, and appreciate him. And I guarantee you that will go a long, long way. Women, and I'm not saying this to pick on you guys, but a lot of you guys feel like because of Instagram,
right,
and social media,
right,
you're entitled to just, he should be going out and spend his whole check and buy me a bag because you saw a bitch on Instagram. Dude, no, we're not doing that. Okay,
what
That's
are we
not
doing?
you.
Tell them what are we doing, AJD?
What we are doing is we're just gonna keep it real righteous and keep it real spiritual.
That's
we're
it.
gonna keep it real respectful.
Because what if the nigga bought you every bag you want? What if the nigga bought you a car and took you on all these trips but treated you like dirt fucking shit? Talk to you crazy, don't respect you, don't respect your family or your children. Okay, and what would your parents think about you? What would your mom or dad say if they knew that somebody was talking to you, treating you that way? You keeping this shit. What I'm saying is, just because he does all of these, spending the bread and all that don't make him a good guy. That don't make him worthy of you being with.
And I'm not saying that if he's spending the bread, that don't make him a bad guy either.
Yeah,
hey, I bought plenty of gifts for women, so it's fine. What we are talking about though is you equating these things with love when you're demanding things of somebody, okay, that may be out of his means. And because it's out of his means doesn't mean that he is a bad guy and not a good guy. That's what I'm saying. If he can't do these things for you because you saw somebody else do it, that does not make him a bad guy.
Period.
Okay.
Timing is everything. It may not be his time to be able to do that kind of shit.
It was a girl she was mad at her dude or a guy that took her out on a date. They went somewhere. I guess the date cost $30. She was tripping on that.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I'm just like, like when has there been a prerequisite, bro, for anything?
Man, what about the way he treated you? You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The
focus has changed.
What about the way he treated himself?
The focus has changed for you women.
Yeah, that's rough.
You know what? I'm not finna do this.
Right.
I'm not
Look,
doing this, bro. I'm sorry.
I
don't even want to smoke no weed. To be real with you. I smoke now. Hey, I'm about to really get on. No, I'm being real. Like, I didn't want to. So I was like, I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna get on. I'm trying to keep it low. Trying to keep it light. You feel me?
Check this out. We got a question from. Look, I ain't gonna even say it's from social media. It was from social media, but we know exactly who sent us this question and submitted it.
Facts.
And we're gonna broaden the question. It was very narrow, but we're gonna broaden it. Okay. The question is, what takes black men so long to commit? It was in between why don't black men want to commit and what takes them so long to commit. I'm gonna let you take a stab at it first because my shit probably gonna go on like a soliloquy.
No, and I was gonna say I don't got commitment issues, nigga. You do, so you probably need to take this on and talk about this because
listen. This is the second shot the nigga took at me about commitment issues, but I've been proven to have have relationships in my life. What are you talking about?
Listen,
long ones.
All I'm saying is that I don't have commitment issues. First and foremost, okay.
Listen, but
now,
they're saying,
hey, now Locke, he might have some issues. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it all the way.
Nah, he ain't keeping it real. That's what he's not doing.
Wow.
Right.
Saying that's cap.
That's
wow.
cap, nigga.
Hey,
right.
Swag.
Okay, that's cap.
Edit
Good looking, my nigga. Yeah.
Swag.
You
hey.
feel me? Nah.
Edit that.
Talk that shit, nigga. Cap on.
Yeah, you feel
because
me?
the nigga throwing me under the bus. Why?
Nah, listen.
I don't have commitment issues. Listen, hold on.
Okay.
Since you said that, since you saying I got commitment issues, okay? Have you heard and or seen me be with a woman for 5 years or more?
According to who? Who's giving me the time? Like her or you?
No, I'm saying, have you heard of me being with a woman
okay.
for
yes.
5 years or
yes,
more?
I have.
Okay. Have you seen me
this is
be with a woman for 5 years or more?
This is me back in court. Yes, I have, Your Honor.
Okay, so listen. So it's yes to the two questions. Now, I believe that if you're in a relationship, two of them for 5+ years, okay, that doesn't nigga, red flag commitment issues.
The question is,
I don't have commitment. I got the same barber, nigga.
What
I've
takes,
been having for years.
What
I'm
takes?
committed.
No. Look, I'm not even gonna get on that because he quit coming to the same barber and went to the nigga that was closer just because he was closer.
When?
Closer to
the nigga that my barber sanctioned me to go to.
No, I'm just keeping it real. So the commitment.
But my barber said go to this nigga.
We're talking about commitment issues. He said he was committed to his
to
barber.
what my barber said.
And I'm saying
He
you
said,
stop coming
go
to that
this
barber.
Nigga. And did I go to that nigga barber? Okay.
Okay.
That's that.
Listen, we're splitting hairs at this point.
Nah, nigga, you saying I got commitment issues? I'm not taking that.
I'm saying this, like, if we gotta be. You know what? Forget about. Look, talk about me.
Nah, I'm listening.
No,
I'm listening. You my bro. I'm open to this.
We have to be. The person that asked that question knows you better than anybody.
Sure.
Okay.
But they didn't direct that question
It wasn't.
at me.
But she wanted to know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She wanted to know, and maybe from all of us.
Listen, I want to say who the person was that asked
who
that
was
question.
it, Locke?
Mama Locke.
Exactly. His mama asked him the question.
Okay, sent in a question via Instagram.
Hey, what takes so long for niggas to commit?
Period. And look, let me take a stab at this. Okay, I don't believe that black men. I don't know every black man. I know my perspective. I know the perspective of the men that I've been raised around and came up with. All right. We are not going to commit to a situation that we don't see viable means to an end. What am I talking about? It must be fruitful. The situation must be fruitful for us. We must see an end game. We must see a bottom line, a result. You understand what I'm saying? It's not hard. Listen, especially in Southern California, in North America, especially in Southern California where we from, a lot of men, especially black men, are about a bottom line. We're about the hustle, the grind, and getting bread in most of these cities in America. Nigga, you understand what I'm saying? But meaning that there's a means to an end. There's a determinate value at the end of this. This is what I'm gonna get. You can't guarantee that to a man. So it's hard for him to guarantee his everything to you. That's my opinion, based on what it is that I've seen, studied, heard, looked at, been a part of, experienced. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's hard. It's hard for her to. That's why it's a compromise. It's hard for her to do that too. Everybody's going out on a limb.
No, I understand that, but what I'm saying is that if you want to know the answer to that question, it's like look, niggas committed to the grind and the hustle because they know that back. Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, we have to understand.
I think the question is, she's asking why
what takes
black
them so
men
long to
can't
commit
to a female. We can commit to a lot of things.
That's what I'm trying to.
We can
so
commit
obviously we can commit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it must be something wrong, quote unquote, with the female. Not to say that it is. I'm just saying for the sake of this argument.
Earlier I said.
So if we don't have commitment issue, if we can commit to things, but we having trouble committing to women, it must be fucking something wrong with the women, then, nigga. That's the end. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, listen.
Right. So what I'm saying is we can't let them free their hand from that. Right? Because we're all in it together, just like we're responsible for how the women are. Men got to take that. Okay? I heard my teacher say that there's no such thing as a bad woman. I had a problem with that when I first heard it. I couldn't accept that. I could accept everything this man said except for that. And then I just kept getting older. I kept getting wiser. And you know what? Do you know what the thing behind that was? Behind every woman you think is bad is a man that made her that way. So we got to eat that, okay? A dad or uncle that touched her when she was little, a boyfriend that beat her, a nigga that did this and that. Her emotions are reactionary most of the time. So my point is we're going to eat that, but that doesn't free her adult hand, okay, from the part she plays in our lack of commitment. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so what about playing devil's advocate? What about the female that went through that, grew up, went to school, made good money, taking care of herself, meet a nigga, he's a slick talker, he in the club, he's fly. He know the right things to say. He on her. They on now. She's put everything in her hand. Now he's fucking two other hoes. And he's then brought her down even more.
AJ.
Now, hold on. Now you meet her after that. And now you got to deal with all of that too.
They're out there. One, it was her choice to pick up a slick talking nigga. Okay, that was her choice. Two, it's my choice to mess with a woman that is in that type of emotional status or predicament. Physically, mentally, emotionally. I got to eat that. What about it? Then I deserve everything I get from messing with somebody that I know is coming with this type of quote unquote baggage. I gotta eat that.
I feel that. I just feel like it ain't all. I'm being real. I just feel like it ain't all on. It ain't all on them. We gotta be responsible.
No. It's never all on them. This is really this is a 50-50 thing. This is the circle. This the infinite.
And we have homies that are in committed relationships. I know a lot of niggas that are committed. Really, married and having families and doing their thing. So that's not even an issue. But I also think that we have to look at what have men done to women. Niggas done some foul shit.
That's what I said.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. No, we've
made
them that way.
Yeah, and so it's like this. I can't steal something, okay? Get caught, and now
I want to hide the hand. Right.
I'm gonna go to jail. Now I'm mad because you arrested me because
Right. Yeah,
so
I got
we
you.
have to accept responsibility for the things that we do.
Sure.
And then if that changes another person because of our actions,
But listen, AJ,
okay, we can't get mad at them now because they're different now.
we're not. But here's the deal, AJ. We're not dealing with fucking babies. These are adults that will tell you what the fuck you can do, what she don't need, how she don't need it, all that. So listen, stand on it.
Hold on.
Then you have to be responsible and mature enough to
that.
take responsibility for your emotions and your decisions. And live with what comes with those.
I'm with that. Let me ask you a
Us
question.
not fucking with you. Okay, live with that.
You my nigga for how long? Years.
20 plus.
Can't nothing changes. Can't nothing change that. If I pull a gun out, shoot you in the knee right now,
I'm hurt.
that's gonna change.
I'm hurt.
That's gonna change how you view me.
I'm hurt. Yeah, of course.
How we interact with each other.
Of course.
And that's the same thing for everybody that anyone
But
interacts
AJ,
with.
but you're talking about physical harm coupled with the emotion. Okay? Now you can say some things that are pretty hurtful to me. You can say things about my family, personal shit you know about what's going on in my family or about somebody who died or whatever. Yeah, but that's a choice I'm making to be hurt about that. Because really,
what?
nigga, your words ain't did a goddamn thing to me.
I'm gonna tell you something.
They didn't stop the lights from coming on.
Any man that's been hurt by a woman,
Oh, that's real.
I'd rather take the physical pain over that emotional
That's real.
wreck. Straight up.
I done been down, nigga throwing up, can't move.
So
Okay,
listen,
my
you feel what I'm
hey,
saying?
I felt like smoking. The only person who come get me out was
listen.
my mama. Period.
The pain of a woman. Hey, listen, R. Kelly had the song "A Woman Scorn." I'm not finna get into R. Kelly thing, but nigga, when a woman scorn, bro, when
Hell
a woman
hath
is
no
fed
fury.
up, bro. Listen,
Hell
to me.
hath no fury, homie. When a woman's fed up.
A woman's emotional hurt, bro, cuts deeper than any knife. Hurts 10 times stronger
That's
than any
real.
bullet wound, fam.
That's
I'd
real.
rather take the physical pain over that any day.
So, but I do want to say this. Look, man, that same teacher who taught me that, he said, your woman is either your heaven or your hell. Okay? It ain't no heaven for a man except for what God put inside of a woman to get.
Thank God.
And if you doing hellish things, she only multiply what you give her, my nigga. Okay? You give her a house, she make it a home. You give her sperm, she'll make it a child. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You give her groceries, she make you a meal. You give her bullshit, multiply. Okay? That's why I'm not accepting. I got commitments. I don't give nobody no bullshit.
Well, look, when we're talking, what you just
Let's
said
make that official.
Hey, what you just said right now though was real.
Come on, everything I say is real.
No. But that caliber of woman, bro, has dwindled. No. But that caliber woman you're talking about,
Yeah.
you get her home, she'll make it a house. Or you bid her a house, she'll make it a home.
Yeah.
You get her the groceries, she'll make. Okay, the women that's doing that used to be like this. Now those women, they ain't out there like that no more.
Yeah. It's all by design. We can get into
I'm
that.
keeping that real. A lot of the women, the quality of a lot of women there, you know, you see it. Y'all got social media. Now every girl naked, she twerking on Instagram, bro.
Right.
Period. That's just be keeping it real.
Yeah. Hey, listen, AJD, do you blame a woman or a mate for putting you out when you chasing a dream but money ain't coming in?
Wow. You know what? This ties in with the previous shit about the commitment shit. Because a nigga will have a bitch that's doing that and still not commit. But it's hard because your age matters. Money matters, bro, at some point.
Of course.
You got kids, bro. At some point.
Like Brother Nuri said, he's like, listen, money ain't everything, but it's right up there with breathing.
Yeah, no, it's real.
Straight out. Period,
It's like,
homie.
you could be a certain age and rap or be a basketball player or be a football player, but at some point, money you got to do that while you're getting money. You can't just train all day and not make no bread with your girl, take care of your family.
Or you can't train all day and just wait for the bag on the back end.
And it's a slim.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Chance. You
I
feel
mean,
what I'm saying?
Those are, but I mean, you know, that's life. So what I'm saying is like, what do you do? Do you blame? Like, what's the consensus of that?
There's 1,000 stories of men and women, for that matter. Let's just say men, for example, though, that were the best that could have been, would have been. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes they choose to be, responsible at that time.
So you feel like you feel like the mate is justified by putting the other person out that ain't contributing.
Do you have
financially.
kids or not?
Sure, that's an added component. Let's say no children in this scenario.
Okay, no children, and she put you out. I look, I don't know how long you been together. How long? Because if I'm trying to live my dream, bro, and
it's circumstantial.
I ain't got no. If I don't got no kids, I'm wondering why I'm living with her. That's why I'm tripping.
I mean, that's a choice. Because you want to. Y'all want to live.
That was a joke. Fuck niggas up.
Hey,
If
listen.
I ain't got a baby with her, why are we staying together? Okay? Let's talk about that. Seriously. So I can't get into the mind frame of this question. What's the next question? Because, if I don't got a baby, why am I staying with you? For real. I'm sorry.
Real talk.
Mind you, this is the old me.
That's the who?
That's the old me. But, so.
Nigga got that
know.
broom out. He got that broom out trying to clean it up.
Yeah.
Right.
But regardless, you can't get mad at anybody putting you out. They're paying for all your shit. Straight up. That's a fact. So it don't matter what dream you're chasing. That's your dream, not her dream.
We go way back. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel about
We've been in the game a long time. I'm going to bring up an old group and an old famous person. Mike Shinoda from Lincoln Park. I think he and his wife and their child, they had a baby already, was living in Arizona already. They had moved out there. I think it was a little cheaper to live. She holding it down, okay? She doing all the working. It's her name on the house. She bought this, she bought that. Shit's already tight, and he's still out here trying to do the band thing with his bandmates and make it. They have an opportunity. Now, it's already tight. No child care, no nothing. He low-key at home taking care of the responsibilities of the baby. He gets the opportunity with his bandmates to go to Los Angeles. Okay? He has an opportunity, but he gotta leave her. This is gonna be for some months. Now he gotta leave his already struggling wife and baby in this situation, a whole state away. Okay? But look at what the fuck that sacrifice turned out to be. So I understand what you're saying. Is nothing is static in nature. Nothing is the same everywhere. You get what I'm saying? I understand every situation is unique, but I'm trying to paint a picture where if she would have quit on the nigga, get out. It ain't working. Look, okay. You see what I'm saying? But she held him down, and look. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more stories like that. That's the only one I can remember.
That story's amazing. That story's amazing, and she's a real one for doing that. But money's tight, but she done bought a crib. Okay, they're not there's not saying they weren't struggling, but there's different levels to struggle.
Facts.
Let me just say that.
Facts.
So it wasn't like she was in the projects, nigga, and she's on welfare. Like it was a different kind of struggle. It might have been a struggle and tight for her, right. But it wasn't that story of people that are impoverished.
Right.
And he's trying to, make it to the league or whatever, and he got 2 kids with her, and she's barely getting by. That's a little different. But
listen.
But still, nonetheless, she stuck it out with him, and it paid off.
Right. So what I'm saying is like, look, man, you don't always put the person out. That's my everything. Every situation is unique. How many chances have you given them? You get what I'm saying? Is this a real thing? How hard is they grind? How much are they hustling? Are they talking or bullshitting? You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, are they just BSing or are they putting the full effort? You got all of that has to be evaluated. You get what I'm saying?
Listen, I'll put my kid out if they not paying the bills and doing what they need to be doing.
Look,
I'm in a different space. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you this. AJ.
Listen. You get a certain age, you gotta start taking care of yourself. You got a dream. Everybody got a dream.
I got it.
Thankfully, I'm not in this situation at the time. But if I was, I'd let my kids not listen. You're out. Get out.
Right. You gotta go.
Period. You're out of here.
That. Hey, so what's up with the Cam Newton thing?
Wow.
You know what I mean? When he got jumped at his camp.
I've heard a lot of mixed things about this. There was actually first of all, Cam Newton is one of the best black quarterbacks ever played in the league. One of the best quarterbacks. Period. I love Cam Newton. Period.
I agree.
And he is probably one of the most disrespected.
In terms of like being overlooked and shit like that.
No,
for his skill set and skill level.
From his, he's had a lot of incidents with kids in his camps and. Just,
Really?
Yeah, he's had several incidents where people are talking to him crazy. But what I will say is that what I heard after this last incident was that he likes to do a lot of bantering with niggas too, though, and talk his shit too.
Yeah, though. I mean, we all do.
And so
that's part of the game. I mean, that's the
when it happened, it was happening a while. But when it happened, they were saying, why don't they do this to Peyton Manning or Joe Montana or to the white quarterbacks? But those guys are not going to banter with.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
So
yeah.
sometimes you put yourself in a situation.
You kind of getting the energy back that you putting out there.
Shit to niggas, yes. I mean, niggas is clowning, but sometimes.
What does that mean in terms of like his camp, like that situation?
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's still going on. I'm sure.
No, I'm saying, but like, what do you think about that? Like, these little niggas just thinking they can walk up and put their hands on a grown man that probably didn't even put his hands on them.
It was not no kids that did that. Those were like guys that
I'm saying younger niggas.
But they were of age though.
Like, no. I'm talking about younger than Cam. He grandfather.
Yeah. But they were all adults. But they felt some kind of way about the things that he was saying, and this is like an ongoing thing, is what they were saying.
But that man that put his hands on you,
True.
Keep your hands to yourself, man. That's a grown man, homie.
But it's also not. Let's not antagonize each other either, though. You know what I'm saying? Over
I
nothing.
mean, yeah, that's
you know
true.
What I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's like you can, bro. You gotta be
above
able to
the
hold yourself.
situation.
Yeah, like nigga,
Right.
niggas is looking at you, bro. You know, you went to Super Bowl, you won a league MVP. You was won a Heisman, NCAA champion. Like, bro, nigga, the role was paid. Cam's one of the best that ever did it, bro, on any level.
Feel like that? You feel like Cam
in college, he's one of the best college quarterbacks
for sure.
ever, for sure. He's in the top 10, easily. I'm not thinking about where ranking him at now, but I'm just saying he's up there.
Right.
NFL, what he did in the NFL, he came in as a rookie, broke the rookie passing record for yards. It was 4,000 and something.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah,
And,
that's true.
Took his team to the Super Bowl, lost, but nigga went there, got a league MVP.
Right.
He has a resume, bro. He has to be respected.
Listen,
period.
while we're on football, okay, this is the perfect question for this guy right here. Okay, this is perfect because the nigga live in both cities. C.J. Stroud said, women look better in L.A. than they do in Houston. Now, look.
And he took flack for that from the Houstonians.
Okay, right.
He did.
Now, listen. This nigga, that's like his little surrogate city. He damn near from Houston.
Hey,
his whole family is there. He got a
Hey.
house there. You get what I'm saying?
Me?
Listen, bro.
Much love.
Now, look. I've been to Houston once in my life. I don't believe that I got around enough in that small time that I was there to even make that type of assessment or decision. C.J. Stroud is from Southern California. He's from the greater L.A. area, okay? So, of course, he's going to be biased towards his hometown. But this nigga's also the king of that city right now.
Facts.
Okay?
Yes.
Because of what he's doing for that team.
Yeah.
And so what he's exposed to, what he sees, is far more than a regular nigga in Houston. And for him to make that assessment, I'm just saying, I know I'm from LA. I love you. All my Houston, y'all know I love y'all. Especially, come on,
listen,
all my H-Town niggas.
I'm going to keep it all the way real with everybody, including CJ. CJ, number one, he took a lot of flack. I never said I disagree with him.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Let's keep it real. I never said I disagree with him. But he should have lied and said Houston, though.
For him.
Yeah.
Because
He
that's
Houston.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not going to say it's 1A and 1B, but it's because Miami's in there. Houston's in the top 5 though. Sure. No question. Trust me. But LA, we gonna always lock that number 1 spot down. That's never gonna change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real, man.
But CJ, you should have lied and said Houston, because you finna be out there, and you as you get older in your career, you're gonna start coming back home less and less and less and less, and you're gonna be out there living a great life.
Look, there's a formula that says the women in a particular region, their look is directly proportional to their proximity to water. Okay? I'll break that down in the layman's terms for you motherfuckers. The closer to the water a woman live, the chances that she bad, nigga, get exponentially higher. The more inland away from water, the choices are, for example, Middle America. Okay? Now let's look at the coastal states. California, New York, Florida. Okay?
Texas, Houston don't have a beach, but they have.
No, I know they got a lot of water. No,
Galveston is closer, but Galveston Beach. Listen, Galveston, and I love Galveston. I've been there.
Dirt. No, I got it's brown.
It's not comparing.
It's muddy. It's muddy.
Beach. What's our worst beach here? Bolsa Chica, Galveston. Listen, people from Galveston came to talk Bolsa Chica. They be like, I gotta buy.
Yeah, I got it. Right. Period.
I'm not going home.
That's real.
I'm moving here.
So I just want to say that, ladies, that's a real formula, a real thing in life. That's not my opinion. That's not. You can Google that. Okay. The look of the chances of how pretty women are in your region is the proximity to water. You want to live around bad bitches, nigga, start finding your way to a beach region.
Miami.
Okay, that's real. Okay, anywhere along the coast, they bad all up and down them. Hey, I'm just here to let niggas know.
Atlanta is Atlanta close to the water?
Yes, sir. Georgia.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You just gotta look at
Proximity.
That's it.
You feel me?
You know what I mean? Nigga, access to water, nigga. That's the key.
That's the word of the day. Proximity.
Right. Yeah. Real talk. So, Jizzle, how you feel about culture vultures, man?
This is a tough topic, bro. And what I want to do is understand more. Dame always throws the term out, culture vulture. But like, you know, Lear Cohen, other niggas don't talk bad about him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm getting a true story of everything. Irv Gotti talks really highly about Leor. Leor done got niggas millions of dollars. You know?
Does that make you not a culture vulture because you got niggas paid?
Again, another great question.
I'm saying, like, you know, because look, man, I'm not saying that these people are that. I'm saying that it's always been that house nigga, field nigga deal. So what I'm saying is, you know, some people can see these niggas that's getting paid with these people that are considered culture vultures as house niggas. I don't see that. I'm saying that I'm offering another perspective.
I do feel like there probably are some people who are that. Can I name them? No, not because I don't want to. I don't know who they are. But specifically on the niggas that Dame talks about, like Leor and Vlad,
let me just say, I think two names that are starting to get labeled culture vultures that I don't agree with.
Okay,
I see how people can say that, like start saying that.
Okay, let me hear
I don't agree fully. Travis Kelce is one of them.
Nah,
because I don't fully agree. They trying to say, like, you know, when he was with the black chick, he was one way. Then the nigga, what they say, when the nigga cut the, before he grew his beard, but when he cut the little mustache, they said the nigga looked like a state trooper that turned his body cam off.
But you know what?
What I'm saying is the nigga, he's acting white, wearing suits and shit.
But
like,
you know what? And the black culture, our culture.
Yeah. I don't fully agree with that, Trav, by the way.
If you're out of your race dating a black woman in the public eye, like Travis Kelce was, and his girls are bad, both of them, okay? Yeah. And I thought it was a good look. Shout out Dirk Nowitzki. His wife is black. Right. And she's bad, and she be sending a nigga to games with plates before he retired. Right. But I feel like once you date a black woman, you gotta stay date them. Okay?
Because if you go back,
because
nigga,
the thing is that look. I know a female personally right now who was a fan of a certain team when we dated. Yeah. And then, you know, we broke up. She liked whoever. Then started dating a guy who happened to be.
And then switched up the teams.
And she said now he was a 49er fan. And so now she's a 49er fan now. But the whole point is, yeah, when you're with people, sometimes, you know, you're going to blend a little bit on certain shit. So if Travis Kelce is changing his look and his vibe up because he's in different circles now. But then he was fucking with old girl, nigga. He was in circles where it was a little different.
Some people consider that to be vulturing the culture.
I don't consider it that, bro. If I'm with my girl and she's
I see their perspective, but I don't think I agree with that either. You know, listen, another one.
If my girlfriend's Mexican, bro, and I'm eating Mexican food all the time now, bro, I'm eating it now and it's good. I'm not a culture vulture. I've been exposed to this and now I'm enjoying it.
I got that. I understand. I mean, listen, I guess it's all in the way you do it.
It's all about perspective. I'm going to keep it real at the end of the day.
Hey, listen. Another one. Jack Harlow. I don't think I buy that one either.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
fuck with Jack Harlow.
And they say that about him because of how he grew up. With the lily white, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, and then all of a sudden
he don't act like he's not from that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't agree with that. Yeah.
He don't act like he's from nothing. He's acting like he's from where he's from. I
mean, I agree with that. You know,
that's why I like him. Low key.
Yeah. And he's talented. Look,
he is talented.
I can't. You know, we ain't gonna take that away from him. The nigga's super, super talented. I just don't feel like. I don't feel like, you know, all of these cultures. Most of them are told in a vacuum. You get what I'm saying? Because we can only, you know, go by what we see and know of a person and our dealings with them most of the time. You get what I'm saying? Otherwise, we got to take somebody else's word for it. You feel me?
The thing about our culture is that, number one, we're the most accepting culture of any culture that's out there. We accept everybody, except the white girl who was acting like she was black and lied when they had a show about her.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
She identified as black.
Right. Yeah. Right.
People was mad about that.
Right. But
I'm not mad
at they not mad at the others who identify as other things. That's weird.
But we're accepting of everybody.
Right. Okay. But I'm saying, but why you ain't mad? It's weird that you not mad at that, but not that. I don't get it. Anyway, look, before we get out of here, we got to talk about that the Niners is thinking about moving off of Debo because they got to pay Ayuk. So they thinking about making him the nigga. Listen, I can't have that.
Debo get hurt all the time. I love
That's
Debo.
a fact.
Debo's
That's true.
hard.
That's true, man. Because of the way he played the game.
But Ayuk brother had posted something after the game, after the Super Bowl, and was like saying something. This is why Ayuk, we out of here. Something. So I don't know. Maybe he ain't even happy.
Probably because he was open 1,000 times.
But Debo is something different though. He's different. They don't make him like that.
Hey, listen, I'm saying that. I brought that up because I personally hope that's a rumor and a lie. I believe that there's room for both of them to continue to thrive in a 49er uniform.
Debo run like you don't want to tackle him.
Bro,
it
he's
if you
a
tackle
fucking
him.
molly-whopping wrecking ball.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
They
It's
better
hard.
keep
Have
him.
you ever noticed can't no one person tackle Debo?
Facts.
Not
he's a
one.
problem.
No, one nigga, he's definitely not hitting the turf.
He's definitely a problem.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
him,
real.
He run like he Derrick Henry size.
Right. That's real.
It's gonna hurt you.
So listen, man, how you feeling about the T.R.U.S.T podcast, Jizzle? How you feeling this week? How you feeling about our vibration, the vibe? What you want the people to know about us, man?
I want people to know this. When you fucking with us, you're gonna get some genuine, authentic, just regular, like I said, last episode, conversation. This is what we do anyway. You know what I'm saying? Now we got just got the cameras and the lights behind it, but we're gonna try to keep it real, you know, and we got different perspectives, but both sides, we don't agree on every we agree on a lot of things, we don't agree on everything.
Right, which is why we sitting here. That's what makes him and me. But what I want people to understand and know about, what we're trying to offer is this is a perspective of light and insight from two of the realest people that you will ever meet, that just so happen to be cultured in a way that we can give a broader perspective than the most common people can. You get what I'm saying? Again, when we talk, people listen. That is an absolute gift and a blessing from God, and we don't take that for granted. The reason why we here is to offer you the perspective in a way that's offered with levity but insight. Things that prick your conscience, but you can laugh at it and, keep going and maybe parlay that into something to help you in your life personally, to raise your vibration, whether it's health, mentality, emotions, relationships. That is why we here, because nigga, it's truth, righteousness, understanding, spirituality, and timing. If you ain't got that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not giving your best effort towards life to, a high vibration one. So that's what we offer here, and that's the perspective we offer it from. You know what I'm saying? It is the T.R.U.S.T podcast. I am the Lock West Monster.
Look, you already know who it is with me.
Yeah,
who is it? Hey, it's your boy AJD. Hey, _mayor on the gram. Get at us. You feel what I'm saying?
Look,
follow the T.R.U.S.T podcast.
Yeah, follow the T.R.U.S.T podcast at
T.R.U.S.T
_.
Facts.
One more thing before we get out of here. We want to always offer you the perspective to better yourself, to keep yourself in love and light. We're gonna be something I came up with. We're gonna be coming up with we're gonna be presenting the book of the week, man. You know what I'm saying? And these are some books that I've read personally that have absolutely changed my life and helped me get my life together, quote unquote, on a new trajectory to doing what I want to do, to be sitting here and doing what we want to do. This one is called The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. This guy is if you don't get this, bro, listen, this book changed. This is one of the books that changed my life. The 4 Agreements.
Yeah. My
you
boy
get what
told
I'm
me
saying?
to read that. Hey, shout out to my boy Alexander Alfaro.
Yeah.
That's my nigga.
So they got it on audio book. They got it regular. Look, it's not that many pages. It's not that hard of a read, but I guarantee it'll change your life. Book of the week, The 4 Agreements. We are the T.R.U.S.T podcast. I'm Lynn Woodlock.
You already know what it is. It's your boy AJD, _mayor.
You know what it is, man. Look, we out of here. Week 2, episode 2. You know what it is. It's Vibe Junkies
Holla.
and nothing.
Holla.
Bitch, your pussy ain't my problem. That's your situation. Your TNA, my DNA, that equals litigation. I gave my soul to my creator, Kush Lee.